we're gonna dive straight on into it. Let's see. What France? Big, I guess. Suppose that works. And now we load up. Alright, so focus for today, form the European Union. So you need all these nations here, these three, Germany and Italy, all controlled by you, the player. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. Now what are we going to do? We have a lovely, huge focus tree. And I believe I'm going to go on the right side here. I'm going to start here. That focus tree. And we're going to go a little spicy. We're not going to go down here to review foreign policy. We're going to utilize the leagues. And I don't know if I want to go fascist or monarchist just yet. We'll figure it out. But since I need to take all these three nations here, they all will join the Allies. So if they join the Allies and I join the Allies, Germany takes them over and I reconquer the territory, it'll go back to Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg. Which means I can't do this. So we're not joining the Allies. We're being independent of France. We don't need nobody. We are good on our own. Oops. Alright, so just kind of organize your divisions up. This is just kind of maintenance style stuff. Now, generally, you don't want to put troops on the mountains here, because there's not good. The supply there isn't good. So I just kind of put them back here. That should be fine. Then you can put troops down here. Really doesn't matter until 1939, when Germany starts going crazy. Now, for production, no tanks. No tanks at all. Okay. Yeah, planes either. Okay. So we're going to need just pretty much guns. Guns, artillery, support equipment. The usual. Standard research. Yes, I do. And then building. Well, I'm going to build up resources down here. I'm going to go for the ones that are 4 out of 5 that give a lot of resources. So it's quick improvements. And then I'll go for the 3 out of 5ers that also have big resource counts. That one's decent. This one devs up pretty good. But I built the industry or the infrastructure because, well, we're on a civilian economy. So everything that's super important, the civs and mills, take a hit to construction speed. And we don't really like that. So we build the infrastructure. No penalties. It's all fine. So now I'm going to swap them all over to the colonial template. I'll be down on guns and artillery a lot, but that means I can sell a bunch of stuff. And I'll show you in just a second. So let's see. Put all the fighters here. All the attack bombers here. Just gather up all the planes. What are these guys? These guys are regular naval bombers. They'll get deleted. And yeah, we're pretty much ready, so go. We got nothing left to do. And yeah, I'll leave the Navy as is. These are 2 fighter carrier wings, so they're also going to get deleted. Because I believe I have a carrier in production somewhere. No, I don't. Oh, then they're just reserve fighters. So now, what I do here, delete all those. I don't really use tactical bombers, more strategic bombers. So we go here. Now we're going to sell the tanks, sell the naval bombers, keep those. Those are important. Sell these, sell these. And since we're a democracy, there's going to be lots of people who want to buy it. So 100 convoys, because the allied nations like to buy convoys. And I'll give up, let's go with 40 of my trains. Put it all on the highest priority and add it to the market, and people will start buying it. already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. It comes in. And mostly, they're buying the convoys. So if you just have an excess of convoys, you might as well sell them, because you don't need them. And then while we wait for things to happen, yeah, I'm selling to 11 people. We're good. Since we have time here, let's see, you're on the offense. You have some pretty good defensive stuff too, but you do have Old Guard. These guys all have Old Guard, which is not ideal. You have the army defense guy, so I think I'll go with him. Go with Wagon. And then we'll go with, I think I'll go with this guy for a general. Well, I'll actually go with this guy. With the Maginot here, doesn't matter. That guy. This one will be my Italy division on the mountains, so I want to have the Mountaineer. And then this is my extra army. Diplomatic objection. We don't really care too much about it. And for my last guy, I'll just put Ticini on him. Why not? Okay. Now, I'm not really going to progress down and flip ideologies. There's not much point in that. Because if you flip, you cannot realize European unity. So we want to stay democratic. So we don't progress down here at all. There's no point. So we are back to here. And I'm going to go ahead. Let's see. I want to wait for that. Don't really need this either. So we're going to start improving the economy, I guess. And let's go. Now, as France, you start out with pretty horrific modifiers here. Well, this limits your navy. This limits your army and war support. And your land doctrines are super expensive. Disjointed government. This one is the tough one to live with. Because of the political power cost. So you're not going to get too much political power. My advice, save up as much as possible. And then get the silent workhorse. And together with this guy, you can kind of make up for it. Because you're going to be stuck with that one for a while. Protected by the Maginot, so your max planning is great, but your planning speed is slow. So that means it takes a while to plan, but the amount you can plan is pretty good. So your planning bonus will be bigger. It just takes longer to get to that bigger planning bonus. Full employment. This one hurts a little bit. And it can be eventually fixed when you go down here. Public demands rearmament. Free war support and we're on early mode. Excellent. I don't see why you wouldn't take that one, honestly. The rest of the national spirits, political violence. So if you ban communism, you get rid of it. An inefficient economy. That gets solved by here and here. And you can also go encourage immigration. Oop, no. Yeah, I guess it's just to take those two and it gets rid of it. Alrighty then. Ooh. Oh, and I forgot. Don't forget about your colonies here. You don't want military governor, you probably want local autonomy. Get the compliance high and growing. And set garrisons to highest priority for your guns. That way they go to them. Now what I like to do is wait. So let's see. Compliance right now, 67%. So what that means is, if I do this, that's 10% compliance, it goes up to 77%. But I would much prefer to wait, because the higher compliance is, the slower it grows. So you kind of want to wait to max it out. What are we going to do now? I'm thinking we begin the rearmament. We'll have the war support, and it'll give me 4 extra factories, which I definitely could use. 2 more on guns, 2 more on artillery. Sounds excellent. Now, as always, dispersed. Germany's going to bomb us, so we're going to need it. And by changing my occupied territory law here, I got some manpower back. So let's see, this reduces your garrisons by 40%, but adds a bunch of resistance. Military governor, you need that 100% of your garrison requirements need to be met, but it does reduce resistance by quite a bit. Ooh, and we're basically done with our upgrades here. So I think I'll improve here and here, and then I'll build some cities. Now let's go in the southern region of France here, because that's least likely to get bombed. Germany focuses heavily in this northern bit here. So I'm focusing in the southern bits, so it doesn't get bombed. Yep, it's all southern France down here. That's where I'm building, so we're good. Now you do have a decent air force, but the planes, not the best. Ooh, and our gun deficit is going to start growing as resistance grows. But we shouldn't have too much resistance because of our high compliance. Alright, construction 1 done. Which means when we're building these civs, you normally have a minus 10% penalty due to early mobilization. But now it's canceled out, so you'll have normal production speed. Okay. We are down over 1,000 equipment. Okay. So that kind of hurts. I'm thinking I might delete an army group. Yeah, I'm going to delete one army group. It'll be fine. I can recruit them later. Right now, I need the guns in my garrisons. Now, there's a bunch of things you could do. You could go with the more defensive route, or you could go over here into air dominance or battle of maneuver. If you're a tank player, you might like maneuver. If you're an air player like me, you might like here. And then if you just want to hold out forever and a day, right here is good. Firepower kills, also good. This is like your meat, your main butter. But at the end, you get army. You can get to army reform, but you can't get rid of it until you get rid of disjointed government. So we're actually going to be stuck with 2 pretty bad modifiers. Most unfortunate, but oh well, that's okay. So let's see. In 118 days, okay. So now I'm going to develop the metropolis here. So I'm going to go metropolis, invest, invest, industrial expansion. And when all 3 of these are done, you get 4 factories. Actually, no, I think you get 8, right? No, just 4. But you'll get a lot of building slots from here, which will be nice. And then you get a research slot here. And then from there, I'll see what I want to do. Not quite sure yet. Because on the one hand, I do like continuing the investments here, but I do want to improve my economy a bit. So we will have to wait and see. No, now my equipment deficit is fixed completely. Occupied territories, we have Brigade Coloniale, which is pretty standard for a garrison. Normally I like cavalry, but that would also cost support equipment, and I don't want to use support equipment on garrisons. Unless they are the suppression companies. I forget what they're called. I think it's like military police, right? Let's see. We'll find that out. Yeah, military police. If I put military police on the cavalry, then I'm fine with the support equipment being used. But my cavalry have recon companies, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. That's just gonna eat away at my support equipment. No, thank you. So now as compliance grows, resistance will decrease as well, which is nice. And resistance is not increasing anymore either. Yeah, just embargo them. 2% stability, fine, it's good. As resistance goes down, we'll need less manpower and whatnot. And guns. So we might be producing 30 a day, but we're probably gaining around 50 per day just because of the reduced need on garrisons. So what I actually do, I'll pause, and I'll start training up a whole bunch. Yep. And we obviously don't have the equipment for it. However, it'll trickle in over time. And since we set priority to garrisons, our new guns will go into garrisons. But we won't need any new guns going to garrisons because resistance is going down. Pretty steadily. Sometimes your garrisons will have resistance events and will attack. And that will cost a little bit of men and a little bit of guns to fix. Oh shoot, I could have had this workhorse for a little longer. Oh well, it's fine. Excuse me. Better construction. Dispersed industry. So I think I might swap over to here. Grab this. And then grab... Probably... No, actually I think I'll just continue down with these four. But I need this though. Because in 2 years, so that's before 39. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. And we got the radio. So I'm gonna get all 3 industry techs for 1937. And then I can get all 3 39 techs with laissez-faire, because that's 150% bonus. Which is 2x the normal speed? A little bit more. And it shouldn't take terribly long to finish it. But yeah, as long as you see this number continuously going down, you're good on guns, and you don't have to cancel your recruitment or anything. But that's for garrison management stuff. Oh yeah, forgot about my navy here. So, I probably don't need a pause. We're just going to group the whole lot here. And I want them not in the Mediterranean, I don't think. Actually, yeah, in the Mediterranean. I want them in the Med to help handle with Italy. I don't want any naval invasions here by Italy. That would be a pain. So, just gonna group up the whole navy here. And I also want to slap on any new ships onto said navy. Now, you can either delete these or finish them. I just prefer to finish them because they're already progressed. They're not the ideal ships, but meh, they'll do. Spain wants some aid. Okay, so we lose political power, gain some communism. That's not great. So, they're on their own. I need all the political power I can get, and I probably will not help Spain at all. I would get some army XP from sending volunteers, but not worth it. And actually, Spain is doing pretty good. They actually have some pushes here. Usually they just kind of flop over and die. Let's grab some factory and dockyard output. That will be helpful in the long run. And I'll keep doing the boring thing here. I wish there was like a thing that you could set all of your stuff to go to. Like your whole navy and your new ships, just go there. And I think I'll just build a couple more civs here and there. And then, since I don't have any 100% infrastructure spots there, I'm just going to start building where I have at 100%. And we're getting some troops now. And we're going to send them there. And we're still selling a bunch. So when you sell equipment, it boosts your construction. So let's see. Where would it show? Where does it show? Oh, see, it appeared for a second and then disappeared. Extra from economic capacity surplus. So that factors into your building as well. So you don't always have to worry about you know, these debuffs, this debuff here. As long as you're selling stuff to people, your construction speed will be boosted. And now they're just trickling in. Keep them coming, keep them coming. And it will take a while, but eventually I'll get all the troops I want down. Ethiopia goes down. Unfortunate. Alright, just kind of simplify back line. So when a nation has a civil war like this, and you try to put a front line, you can only get it across, say, the Regional Defense Council of Aragon. You cannot put a front line against both. You have to separate your troops out and manually get two different front lines. You cannot have one unified front line there. Alright, let's see. I might take a detour, actually. Yes, I'll take a detour. This airframe any good? I mean, it's decent. So I'll set it to auto upgrade. That way, when I get the better airframe model, then I can put it in. Also going to do improved worker conditions to boost my stability, which will give me more factory output, dockyard output, and political power. So we're just trying to mitigate the disjointed government as much as we can. It's not going to be much, but every little bit helps. No longer get the effects from devalue the franc. So that would originally reduce stability and reduced our consumer goods. So we lost 3 cities. Well, we didn't lose them, but we can't use 3. Go with construction ahead of time, and I already have engine 2, so I will go dispersed ahead of time. So we'll get 1939 tech by, I think, 1938, early. Either that or late 37, which is pretty nice. And yeah, there's also these 2 decisions here. Give refuge to German and Italian scientists. This is good if you're like the UK or America. That's pretty good. But France, we need a lot of political power, so not for us. What I might do, however, is grab the technocrat here. Research speed, civ construction, pretty nice. Just for note, that guy will give us the equivalent of the computing machine here in terms of bonuses. So, pretty good. Civ construction speed, not the most amazing thing ever, but it's decent enough. Oh, so this will give you 8 civs. Okay. So, the reason I did these 2 and then here was because it's only metropolitan states, and these are metropolitan states, even though this is Algeria. Algeria, over here, you make into your core territory, eventually. So what that means is, the civ factories you put in Algeria, you'll get. So, I like doing both of these, and then industrial expansion. I thought it would just give 2 sibling factories per year. But no, it's actually 8, because that's each state in here. Which is pretty nuts. Compared to what I originally had thought. Now I am torn between air dominance and methodical battle here. Air dominance is really good for beating Germany in the whole fighter production here. But this here and the Chief of Army Defense guy, both pretty good. And then you get, you know, extra funds for, well, no, this is for your tank designer. I don't really care about that. This is pretty good. This is okay. But these 2 are pretty good. More specific to extend the match now, because you can build, say, level 3 forts here. Click that button to extend the Maginot, and you get like you get like 2 extra forts on top of it. So normally forts, when you build them, they take an additional 500 cost per existing fort. So level 1 fort, 500. Level 2 fort, 1,000. Level 3 fort, 1,500. So it just gets more and more expensive as time goes on. Turkey presses the Hatay issue. Nope. Bye-bye. Sorry, you don't get your political power. Goodbye. So now I'm going to get the research slot here, and then I'm going to do all these investments. Then do colonial industry, military factories. Now, fun fact about colonial industry, this counts into colonial industry. So you really get 2 extra factories. You get 4 civs from this guy. No. You get 8 civs from this guy, which is pretty silly. And that can really jumpstart your economy. So let's see, we just can't upgrade the design, unfortunately, because I don't have any EXP, but that's okay. We'll come back around to it eventually. So it is getting close to 38, so I should probably do some research with my guns and whatnot. Oh shoot, I'm over political power again. Oopsie daisies. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. We got a research speed guy now of 24. But the divisions themselves are nothing too special. Now exercise them all the way up. And we're going to set this down to low priority so that way all my guns go into reinforcing the guys that are training. So that way they are maxed out. I'm selling to the Soviet Union. Okay. Sure, buddy. You want my stuff? Go for it. Now we develop the colonies. And the nice thing about doing this is we're not going to fall. At least I don't plan to fall. So when you fall, Japan can demand Indochina from, where is it? Southern Strike Doctrine. Demand Indochina. And you can only demand it from Vichy France. But we are not Vichy France. We are the strong France. Probably won't lose a single territory. Well, I say that, but we might. We might. So the plan, similar to the Soviet Union, well, the Tsarist Russia run I had earlier, the plan is to create a fortress that Germany cannot penetrate, get a stronger air force, put up that air force, take out the German air force, use my close air support to help push and strike into Germany. I'll probably create some mechanized, maybe motorized, probably motorized divisions. Ooh, divert bomber production. Don't care. Because I'm not making bombers. Well, I guess I'm not making fighters either, but I might soon. But I'm gonna have a lot of extra trucks, so I'm probably gonna make some mechanized divisions to push and to push quick. Right now, we got nothing. We got nothing. Any good advisors to get? Probably gonna get a war industrialist, because after these finish, I'm probably gonna go to military industry. But I actually want to make the infrastructure here a little better as well. Lots to do, lots to do. So I'll invest in West Africa, because that won't get taken. I don't really pay attention too much to that. So now we just keep on keeping on. So now we got these two. So with the extra research slot, I can grab this way ahead of time. It's only 416 days, not too bad. And then I'll also upgrade my artillery. So eventually my artillery and my guns will be up to date, which is what I want. Because that is going to be the meat of my army. Although I do need more army EXP. So I could instead get an army EXP guy. No, I think I'll hold off. I'll hold off for now. Instead, get here, 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 in the south again. And then I think I built a bunch of infrastructure in all these spots here. Oop, nope, I want that first. That also doesn't really matter too much. Alright, so we're good on artillery. But we are missing out on guns still. So eventually, once I get all these investments, I'm going to get, I think, let's see, that's 6, 10 civs from here. And then I'm going to get, let's see, 4 from each of these. So that's 8 plus another 6. So I'll get 14 mils from doing that one. And I won't have it 100% efficiency because I don't have Syria, I don't have Indochina, and I don't have West Africa Court. But that's okay. I will have basically 100% compliance if I don't have it already. I do have it. That makes things so much easier. So now they're at 0% resistance. So we're all good. Yeah. Invest into Indochina. I'm going to invest into Syria, colonial industry, military factories, I think. Depends how late into 38 I get. Because I do have to start thinking about being defensive. And to be defensive, I need to extend the Maginot. So that way I can extend the Maginot after I get my forts built. And my last advisor, yeah, he's going to be the military guy. He's not going to be effective right now, but very soon he will be. Because this is only 1 infrastructure each, so that's going to go by very quick. Yeah, 40% construction speed. It's very nice. I lose 10% of it for my mills and civs, but that's a-okie dokie. Now what's left is these guys training. Oh, they have maximum training on, which I don't want. Well, no. They have indefinite training on. That's what I'm going to say. So you can only train up to level 3, which is veterans. Well, regulars. It's as far up as you can train. So once you get there, you might as well stop. Not much point in continuing. Alright, so now I'm going to get an Air EXP guy. Then I'm going to get an Army EXP guy, I think. There's a lot that needs doing. And not a lot of time. I will need armored trains. And then I'm also going to need to start producing anti-air here. So the essential gist of what I need engineers, I need artillery, anti-air, the armored trains, and fighters. That's what you need to stay afloat. Okay, so this will get me into... Okay, I gotta switch. I can't wait. I gotta switch. It's gonna take too long, because these are all 70. Uh-oh. Germany is justifying against me. Woo! Not really, though. They are doing demand Sudetenland. So, you could kick off the war early, but there's no point in that. I'm just going to let Czechoslovakia die. Because if you try to defend Czechoslovakia, you'll create a faction with them, and you don't want that. Because then there's a chance the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg will join the faction you and Czechoslovakia have. And you want to eat the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg. So you do not want them to be in your faction. And we're also not going to get military access from them. Because if you have military access from them, and you can move your troops through their territory, then the territory will just go back to them as well. At least I think that's how it works. I could be wrong, but I kind of play on autopilot these days. I want the air guy first. So air superiority bonus. Yes, please. because we're going to need all the air superiority that we can get. And we have free civs again. Nice. All the infrastructure is complete, so we're just going to stack it up. Oh, and I got some extra communism. That kind of sucks. A Munich conference, lead them to their fate. That's fine. Methodical battle coming up. So we get the air EXP guy first, because if I had gotten any of these three, I would not get awakened, because that'd be a lot of political power spent. And we're almost gaining one per day, so it's not too bad here. But I will need him ASAP. But now we actually completed most of our Navy. That was pretty sad. Takes till about, 38. Not too bad. Not the end of the world. Now look at some of these designs here. Well, I guess I'll just produce these subs. Why the subs? Well, I don't have to think too much about them. Now, are these destroyers any good? Actually, these destroyers are pretty decent. Yeah, actually probably should use the destroyers here. Oh, and now we're producing like crazy. Okay. So, 2x cannons, upgrade the designer. Yeah, and that's the start. So what we really want is to have two 2x cannons. So we're gonna get that in a couple weeks here. So I'll be able to create my ideal fighter very soon. And once I get the 10 military factories for my fighters, I'm gonna put probably the rest into guns and support equipment. Maybe artillery too, but I'm not gonna use too much artillery just yet. Production efficiency increased. It's a little ahead of time, but that's okay. That is a-okie dokie. Ha! So now, here is my ideal fighter, right here. It's got good air attack, decent agility, pretty decent speed. Its weight and thrust are matched, so you can just grab it. Could have gotten this earlier, by the way. But I thought it would be 5 air EXP to replace, but it was only 2. So now we got the computing machine. So that's an extra 5% research speed. So we're sitting at a nice 22%. Which is pretty nice. And I'll upgrade the radars again. And I really like radars. It helps just a little bit. Not the be-all end-all. It's not going to make or break your nation if you build them or you don't build them. But I like them. So I need 25 to have a full 120 army group. Okay. Methodical battle. Forward focus. Not forward, fort. Keep that in mind. But the Maginot is complete. I might have to switch off the mills here in a sec. So that way I can build up my forts. I'm going to go up to level 4. And then once I get the extend the Maginot decision, I'm going to do that. It's going to go up to 6. Ah, shoot, I could have gotten this guy earlier. Wait, no. I'm going for him. I'm going for him. Yeah. There we go. And now I am all set. I'm going to get some army EXP. And to turn my brain off when it comes to recruitment, so I don't have to do it anymore. All of you guys go on to the that army. And I'm going to have just a lot of divisions stacked here. And he's got a good defensive value, so I'll take him. The more divisions you have, the harder it will be to break. So I do need more trains. So we're going to actually put 2 factories on these armored trains. We might need some spares because, whoo boy, the German Air Force is pretty strong. Oh, it's since I am building a ton of fighters. Well, I'll wait till they're fully filled out before I start training them. Because when you train them, they will... you lose some planes, but this guy, he's only 80 out of 100. So once the rest get put in, he's going to be below level 3. Actually, I could probably start now. Because it's trickling in pretty quick. And it's going to take a while to train them all to level 3. So I get Alpine Forts. Actually, is this a decision or is this just an event? That's just an event. Okay. So I'll wait to do this until the forts I build are done. Oh, but I will need a supply depot there. If I don't put the supply depot there, then my guys will be out of supply trying to fight here. And that is not ideal. Don't know why I have these guys just sitting here. I think what I'll do is I'll just have them in the back in reserve here. Yes, excellent. Okay. Let's get more guns. Let's grab more support equipment. And then more anti-air. So I want something like this. There we go, that's perfect. And we get 39 radars. So we go all the way down to the bottom. I'm not going to build any forts here. Italy's never going to break the Alpine anyway, so there's not much need. Yep, see, as they go up to 100, they're going to lose some of their veterancy, so I need to train them just a little bit more. Push them over that edge. Now I have 500 fully trained fighters ready to go. Not going to be the greatest, but it'll do. And I'm going to also build destroyers with my navy. And now I can start slapping some mile improvements onto my main stuff. It's not really going to do much right now for a couple of these, but that's okay. So now with the Mayo upgrades, it will auto-apply the upgrades for me. Extension of the Alpine. Add 2 forts to land province in a province in the state, which will be very nice. You'll see. You shall see. It's 39, so we'll get the better artillery as well. Alright, I can't do extend the Maginot just yet. So I'm going to invest into Syria here. And since it is almost showtime, yeah, I'll put these on the back burner for now. I'll put the radar at the very bottom. I need these forts to get done, so that way I can do extension of the Maginot and be safe. For the most part, be safe. I'm probably going to get the Decisive Battle guy. He gives a lot of buffs when it comes to combat. Although the Convoy Raider, I'm probably going to use Convoy Raiding more often. Yeah, I'm not going to try to engage too much in naval warfare. I just want to, like, kind of like a show of force with my navy. Show that they're there, but they're not going to do much. But they're there, so be afraid. Kind of a thing. I don't have much to research, so I'm going to get synthetics at this point. I could have gotten the range upgrades, now that I think about it. That's okay. And get the Convoy Raider, so that way Navy EXP starts ticking. And production efficiency and cap increase, which will help out for my anti-air especially, because he's a little behind. Oh man, my guns. That efficiency needs to grow faster. It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. 0.2 per day. That's nice. And construction almost done with all the forts. Almost done. So my next focus will be extension of the Maginot. That should be in time for the war to kick off. It's a generally easy war to win. You shouldn't be too worried. So I got better radar tech. Oh yeah, I wanted to get the range improvements with the light aircraft designer, because that's going to be my bread and butter for the most part. Alright, so now we have our whole cabinet here filled out pretty much to the brim. I might go up to partial, but I probably will wait. It's an extension of the imaginary. Italy joins Germany, and things are going to kick off very soon. Add another radar to there, but I need the military factories first. Now you could do the artillery upgrades ahead of time. They're pretty quick, but only usually 1 year at a time, I would recommend. So I have an anti-air upgrade, which is nice. And yep, see, it's really cheap. This gives static anti-air damage factor increase, which will apply to the anti-air that you build and the anti-air that you have on your divisions, as well as I believe your armored trains. I could be wrong though, because static applies these guys, which I actually will build quite a bit of, just to reduce the bombing damage that Germany will deal. Swiss wants to... Ooh, this one's good. Okay. So I like... This one just gives 10% construction speed. Just base. So I think I go for this one. Yeah. The production efficiency cap is nice, but that 10% construction speed, that is nothing to laugh at. Nothing to scoff at. Whew, we're cooking. We're cooking pretty good. And soon I'm going to have more factories again. So when you're building the factories, you want to keep up with your production lines here. So always just have some things that you can have in reserve. And I'm going to just spam out fighters now. And then I'm going to design my ideal cats guy. So this one is the light aircraft designer. Yeah, that's good. I want tier 2 engine. And this one doesn't have a lot of weight to it, but there's not much models that I want to put. This guy's decent. He'll give you some air attack, but you lose some speed. Generally don't like him. These guys, you don't need. Not really. And these, if you're low on aluminum, you need this, or you could get this, but we're not low on aluminum. We don't need these at all. And I don't think we need these. No, we don't need those at all. So, for now, I do. Right there. Bam. Bam. And we're just going to put 10 into those. We're going to be fighter focused. Speaking of fighters, I'm just going to slap down the 180 that we have in reserve. Because why not? And we are approaching 1940, so I'll also get the defense side here, because that's faster tech. So the defense side of the infantry tech just gives a little extra bonus. And 2 forts to all these provinces. So now, as Germany starts the war, level 6 forts all across here. And that's going to be pretty hard to break. So now we go into colonial industry. And Germany is justifying against me? Maybe. Or they're going after the Dutch, the Netherlands here. All these, the Benelux nations. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. The Benelux nations. Poland joins the Allies. And I think I'm going to convert these guys back into here. Yeah, I don't need too much of a manpower difference. What's the difference here? Just the engineers. Okay. So I'll also switch these guys over. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see. Can I switch everybody over? Ooh, we'll be down on support equipment. Okay. So these guys need to go up to here now. Quickly. Put support equipment on him as well. So that should, yeah, I'll still have extras. I don't really need the engineers for the Maginot. Matter of fact, I can condense this front line to here. Because, well, this is a Maginot spot. And, well, it doesn't need that much forces holding it. So everyone trained to level 3 again. That way I have the best of the best troops on that front line. Because I will definitely need them. And I am tempted to put this third army there as well, just to be safe. German pressure towards the Benelux. Poland goes down. Now, what I could do is I could guarantee the independence of, say, Belgium. And then that would jump me into the war. But I think I'll hold off for now. So Luxembourg will go down. It's first. They go after the Netherlands. That's going to be second. And at the similar time, Soviets go after Finland. Netherlands goes down. Up next is Belgium. Belgium goes to war. I think, actually, instead of front lines, I'm going to put fallback lines. That way, as the front line changes and shifts, I don't lose entrenchment. And only one guy moves, so that's fine. See how the front line is shifting here? As Germany takes territory? Yeah, I want to avoid that. So, fallback line. Fallback lines are static, they don't shift, they don't move. So now the Belgian troops are stuck. And they are going to pass. We have the Norwegian Civil War, you have Denmark bailing. Oh yeah. And Belgium is down. So now, I can delete these fallback lines. And just create the front lines that I had before. Since the Allies won't take that back anytime soon. They're going to be focused in Africa. Speaking of Africa, I just realized what I could do. Okay. With all these guys. Yeah. So I'm glad I caught that. Build up a port there as well. And we got better regular artillery. I'll get rocket artillery as well. I like rocket artillery. I think it's neat. And we upgrade the utility anti-air. Can I do worker conditions again? Yes, I can. So that will be excellent. I want my stability to be as high as possible. Okay, now I'll get radar level 4. Which will be nice. Alright, so I have Corsica and Tunisia secured. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright, so now this one gives 2 military factories in 7 states. That's ridiculous. So I'm going to get this. I'm going to get the research slot. Then I'm going to go over here. Ban communism. Protect the rights of man. And the Blum Violet proposal. Which gives me cores on Algeria. Political violence is removed. Oh! So maybe I don't have to do ban communism. Okay. Just kind of bypass it. Nice. We do have 25% communism, so I might do anti-communist raids. You'll lose 10% stability, but you'll gain about 2% stability overall from the weekly stability, and party popularity will also go up. So Get some extra stuff there too. They are focused heavily on Norway, I guess. Poor Finnish bros. They do not see what was coming to them. I might do a Finland video later about how to survive against the Soviet invasion. It's not too terribly hard, but it is, well, for me it's not too terribly hard. For others, maybe. It might be. Now we wait. And we wait. I don't think I'm going to do any doctrines just yet. I'm going to wait. Do I have the anti-air to fill out? No. I'm halfway there, but no. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait. And we upgrade our infantry equipment again. I'm rushing down to here. That one is the biggest of the bunch. Man, we still need more trains. Okay. More trains it is then. So slot. Now, Turkey, you can go away. Oh my goodness. And yeah, now our factories are cooking. Ooh. One extra on the trains, because we're down on the trains. I think I'll go here, here. 5, swap to 50. Yeah. Actually, I'll get 25 there. Get the artillery and anti-air up first. Then get the guns, close air support, and then the fighters again. Fighters are probably one of the more important ones now, because they're kind of expensive. Then we train to level 3. These guys are all maxed out, so we're good there. And then, can I deploy more fighters? Oh yes, I can. I got plenty now. So I'll just deploy them all here. Oh, these are different. I think. Are they different? I don't know why they're two separate groups. Oh, because one is CAS. That's why. That makes sense. Okay. Hello. Brain power. Not available. Can confirm. But yeah, I generally like to wait till they're full hundreds before I exercise them, because otherwise you're just going to need to exercise them again. So, might as well just wait till they're fully fleshed out. And you don't have to waste your time and effort. Alright, then we get mechanized coming in. Wonder when Germany's going to go to war with me. Because right now we're kind of chilling. I could guarantee Yugoslavia. I might. Or Greece. But they're both 50. Okay. Because those are the last two nations that the Axis is going to declare war. Oh, here we go. Actually, though. Okay, so now we're just going to hold our planes. We're not going to do too much. We're going to wait. So they're putting a bunch of troops on the Maginot. Now they're filling out troops here. Now, they have not called in Italy, which is good. Because I don't necessarily want to fight Italy. Oh, they're just not in the war at all. Okay. Just got my extra research slot, so we're all good. Now, I'm going to focus down here. So what do we got? What was that noise for? Ah, someone's declaring justifying on me. Hungary. Okay. I don't really care about Hungary. Not in this game. Not in this game. They're so far removed. Yeah, Germany doesn't even want to come over and fight. They have some guys in the area. I'll actually send 300 down into southern France. Protect southern France. And I'll actually put them in this airfield, so that way it's more likely that they'll intercept the German planes because they're coming from over here. And oh, I should have gotten the engine going first, I think. Ooh, no, I'm good. I'm good. It's all timed good, I guess. It works. 3. Oh yeah, because of the rocket artillery. And I need to implement that rocket artillery. I'll wait till after I fill out the guns before I get them. But yeah, I don't know where their Air Force is. There's some here. So I'll just put up 100 fighters, and I should dominate them because they don't have much effective air coverage. Yep, since Italy has not joined in on the war, nothing is happening in Africa. Normally, Germany calls in Italy after they capitulate France, but we are a fortress. They are not capitulating us anytime soon. So I'm just going to build some synthetics here and there. Get my last little bit of resources in. And this will be core territory very soon, so I'm going to invest a little bit in the infrastructure here. That way I can continue to build upon it. Wartime exception. Yes. That'll give me some fascism. And we're eventually going to shift to fascism, so we're good. We kind of want that. Tactical bombing gives ground support. Okay, so I don't need that. Just okay, these guys are all ready, so I'm going to send them over here to Western France and train them. Now that is going to heavily drain on my oil, so we're going to say, Soviet Union, how would you like to give me some oil? That's what the synthetics are really for. It is for the oil, because I definitely don't really need the rubber. At least I don't think I do. Nah, I'm 18, I'm good. 18 left, I should say. Hungary demands Transylvania. Wilmsburg proposal. Romania rejects? Oh my goodness. Okay. Sure. I'll make the agreement with Romania. Let's see. Push for better terms, I guess. Give Northern Transylvania to Hungary. And then they join the Axis. Okay. So that's perfect. Oh god. And then they call me in. Or then they get called in. So then they're going to call in Italy. Yeah. So this should be fairly easy. Because they attacked me. They have one division here. It's got no orc. Ooh, but they got a second one. So it might be difficult to break. Oh yeah, it's too difficult to break. And just halt. No need to push. We can be slow and methodical about it. Really caught up on my research here. And as far as Libya goes, probably push. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pushing here. Good. And then the idea is to encircle these two here. We'll see if I can. And it seems... No, I can't. Not yet. I did make a little push. So now Italy was going to just try to push into there, I guess. Alright, so, to prevent the naval invasion, I'll just put him on strike force. Just some random dude. Doesn't matter too much. Put the subs on a different fleet. And give him, I don't know, that guy. He's got good positioning. Torpedo screen penetration. None of these are particularly interesting for me. And the sub department. So we're just going to put these guys on strike force so they won't engage unless there's a combat happening. So they just won't engage because I don't really have any combats to go through with. Okay, so I want you to go here. And they're going to attack. Maybe I baited them in. Oh no, that's interesting. They have low supply. And they're low on orgs, so maybe I can get the push, break them, use these 3 divisions, clean up the pocket here. Yeah, clean up the pocket. And it's fine if he gets pushed back, as long as I can kill those 2 divisions. Perfect. Excellent. Ooh, what in tarnation just happened there? Oh, I guess I'll retake the territory. Switzerland wants to renew the agreement. Yes. Give me the stuff. I want the stuff. As far as tech goes, I don't know, man. There's not much to get at this point. Where I'm at. I guess I'll go into atomic research for the research speed. Why not? Grab that tile, I guess. Take my stuff. Alright, so now I have 1 division here, so I'm going to push them off of it. Take the port. Then Italy has no supply for all of here. But we cannot push, so that's okay. That's not the end of the world. Whoa, we have a lot of upgrades. So max agility and speed. For my infantry, I want, hold up, I want to get the policy of liability. Yep. And then I want soft attack and breakthrough. Yep. Extra breakthrough for my mechanized. Yes, please. And then basic cash. Alright, there you are. Basic small. There you are. Alright, that's perfect. I'll just get some excavation tech. I really don't have anything else I can really do at the moment. Yeah, the border with Italy, I'm not going to push into them. They're not pushing into me, so nothing happens. I might be able to push into Germany. I might. I don't know. But I don't want to try just yet. I don't have my good divisions out in the field. It's so weird how this happens. Like, they get the tile, but they have no troops there. Doesn't make sense to me. Alright, so this is going to be a little silly. We're going to push in 1 tile. We're going to do support attacks from the other 2. And it's going to push them out. Real simple and easy. Whoa. Actually landed. Well, what do you know? I really hope this Italian invasion, or the British invasion, fails. Alright, so that's going to give me some political power there. Or some, not political power, manpower, once the states get integrated. Ooh, Italy's doing an all-out invasion here. Here we go. Oh no, it's Germany. Germany's doing the invasion. Okay, so these guys are all level 3 now. They're just going to assist in France there. And now we got another Mayo upgrade for my fighters and Cass. I like the middle path here. That's just me. 23s of me. Okay, so we have improved Cass. So now, once you get the improved, you have another slot. Some more bomb locks. Yes, please. And with the fighters, another slot. More cannons, please. Yes, thank you. And I think I can get a range improvement. Yes, I can get the extra fuel tanks, which is delightful. And for the Cass, I'm going to get a lot more fuel tanks, drop tanks, and I think that's just it. I just need those 2. I don't need much else. And we're going to go for survivability studies. I'm not going to put any on my planes, I don't think, but I like the extra boost to the Mayo. Alright, so they might break a tile, maybe. So I'm going to shuffle some troops in. Just shuffle like 1 troop, 1 division here and there. And take this guy with the weakest org, and before he completely de-orgs, get him out. So that way he doesn't lose, quote-unquote, the combat. Okay, so Britain was kicked out of Sardinia. That's good. Well, the push was successful, but now my guys are out of supply. That's not the greatest. But I can maybe sneak in, do a little sneaky here. I might be able to do a sneaky. Yes, I can. Okay. So now I've taken the tile. Ah, dang. Okay. It killed off one division, funnily enough. And we're going to go again. Soviets claim Bessarabia. That's perfectly fine. It doesn't matter to me. Alright, you come out. You with not max entrenchment, go in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dang, Germany is hitting pretty hard right now. Okay, so let's see. Do I have any guys to help? Infantry specialist, infantry expert, and hire the infantry specialist. Let's grab the air superiority mission efficiency guy. I should be fine. Alright, so my guys are technically encircled. Because somehow they get control of these two tiles without any troops being there. I don't understand it, but I accept it, I guess. Kind of, not really. So I'm going to push here. And the end goal is to take Tripoli. That might not happen for a little while. So, let's check the damages. We only care about the majors. I have 30% war score, 22,000 casualties. And I've inflicted 200. So, I mean, it's like 10-to-1 ratios here. They're just kind of slamming their heads against the wall. Some more oil processing. Am I building my synths yet? Yes. But I just don't have enough to be a reliable source. Oh yeah. I'll trade with the US instead of the Soviets. Citizenship expanded. So now you can do one of two things. You go France indivisible, and eventually you can try to hold referendums across your whole nation and all your colonial territories to see if they are willing to join and become your core territory or not. Completely random RNG, even if you have 100% compliance like I do. It's completely up to RNG. Or you can do encourage immigration, which gets rid of full unemployment, which is good, because full unemployment is a pain to deal with. When you get to higher conscription laws, it just kind of gets worse. I might go down this path here, the monarchist path, to get rid of disjointed government earlier. But I don't know. Well, they don't need to. For now, I'll decide this later. And instead, I'll go down to stimulate the dynamic market. That's what I'm going to go towards. Man, Germany's having a really hard time. See? No troops, but they take the tile. Does not make sense. They have a troop there for a second, and then he's gone. I don't get it. So I'll try to push them out of Tripoli. Nope, not happening. Not happening. Stop. Okay. I'm actually going to put one more fighter group down here, and you do not have the range that I need you to have. Fantastic. And the airport is here. Okay. So it seems like the UK is just doing a lot of convoy raiding. Oh my goodness. And the UK is pushing them pretty good too. I just don't have supplies. That's the unfortunate thing here. So I guess I can build that. And I'll build, yeah, just a bunch of factories here and there. Because now this is my core territory. I also get all the resources here too, which is nice. Very nice. And they're still trying to push through from Italy. Now that I have another fresh division there, it's locked. We're locked in. Yugoslavia is pushing into Italy here and there, but then they're just going to get eaten. Oh my god, again. Bruh. I do not want to be encircled from random weirdness. So I guess you just have to keep an eye on that. which is a bit of a pain. So once I get my port in here, my guys will have supply again. And then what I'll do is I'll take these two divisions, push here, encircle Tripoli, eat up Tripoli, and start making my way to connect. But I definitely want Tripoli for myself, so that way the British don't get it. Italy's they're sending troops through the Mediterranean, but they're getting absolutely convoy raided. It's pretty bad. Germany is moving out to try and take some territory, but we're just going to eat them. They declared war on Greece, so Greece joins the Allies, as they do. Not really much for me to think about there. So Germany was moving his troop here. Now the AI doesn't hold, so they're likely to continue attacking, and so I moved a troop here, and they get eaten. So now all these Italian divisions are trapped. Much. No organization, no supplies, no reinforcements. They are trapped, and they're going to get eaten. I have a lot of anti-air and stockpiles, so we're going to slap it on these bullies. Do I have enough rocket artillery? That's a good question. No, I have 0 rocket artillery. I got nothing. Okay, so no rocket artillery. At least not yet. I need more fuel. I need lots more fuel. Doesn't matter from where. I just need more fuel. Aha! I found a culprit. I wonder if I get to kill him. I hope I do. Stimulate the dynamic market coming right up. I don't really pay attention to the Navy Myos. I don't really use Navy all too much. Oh my goodness, force attacks. Buddy, what are you doing? Oh, this is Italy doing it. Okay. Italy, my friend, you are crazy. And you're not pushing anytime soon, because you don't have air superiority here. At all. You have no planes helping you out. Meanwhile, I do. Don't know what you're doing, but hey. Okay, so now these guys that are standing by. Air superiority in the region of Tripoli. And just kind of push them, finish them off. Link up with Britain. Kinda. Now we border Britain. And that's it. Now I'm assigning the boys. And since this is my core territory, I'm just going to have them garrison up into Algiers there. Because if I lose Algiers, I'm afraid I might capitulate due to... holy moly, they're just stacking a bunch of points here. Okay, hold, stop fighting there. No point. I'll need to upgrade the airbase there. But I'm afraid if I lose Algiers, that I'll capitulate because of my disjointed government. That I'm still holding on to. That's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Ah, they are just slamming their heads. 48k. Dude. I wonder how the miners are doing on the Axis side. Not too bad, actually. It's just Germany and Italy trying to push. Trying so hard to push. Okay, you know what? On the one hand, I want them to continue attacking. On the other hand, I don't want to be pushed back. So I'll slap on these guys. They will do some defense assisting. A little bit. And it might not be 100% infrastructure, but that's okay. It's not too necessary at this point. I just need the factories. Oh my god, look at that division strength. It's at 0. Ooh, those mountaineers are having it rough. I am surprised that they're trying to push so hard through Italy. I thought they would have tried to come through the Maginot, or the Benelux here, a little harder. Alright, so now we're kind of like, we got not much else to do. I can do air focus, naval rearmament. Doesn't matter too much. I can do utilize the leagues. I don't know what I want, to be honest. I don't think this side is going to do me any good. This side might help me. Because let's see, war goal against Spain. But on the other hand, this side means faster war goals. Huh. Decisions, decisions. Something to think about. I think I might go auto routes just for the free infrastructure. Yeah, I guess. While I'm building stuff. Yeah, helpful. No, I don't need the order to go off. Oh my goodness. You will be a... No, you're already divisions first. I don't really need that because Germany doesn't put up forts ever. So I'll just go scavenger. Oh yeah, and then doctrines. Doctrines, doctrines, doctrines. Let's upgrade. Well, let's do spirits first. Take it as preparation. That's my usual go-to. Professional Army Corps. And I'm going to hold off on you. For this one, I like this one. Air Doctrine Cost and Air Accident Chance Reduction. Very nice. And Fighter Detection Air Mission Efficiency. That's the big one. So that just means all your air stuff is better. Basically. That's the TLDR. Ooh, a random Italian militia going in. Uh-oh. Australia taking over Sardinia. I hope they get pushed out. I really hope they do. Because I need all of Italy, all of Germany. So, if I lose any of it, it's going to be a problem. I also need all the Dutch spots. Oh yeah, I can upgrade my artillery now. Okay, that is so weird how they can hop into my islands like that. That makes no sense. We'll see if Australia can push in or push out. Alright, so this is stabilized for the most part. Policy for my planes. You know what we like. We like the agility. More range, more speed, more air attack. Yes, please. So better cast for that one, better fighters for here. Perfect. And they somehow take another territory again. No, I'm just going to have you unassigned. And you're just going to sit there. And Ethiopia is free. All of Africa is secured. You pushed into Greece pretty good. Oh yeah, I forgot completely. Let's get motorization priority going. I have a lot of trucks. So we're good there. And now we'll just play hippity hoppity. So that way I'll never have one tile and get the encirclement penalty. No! Australia's pushing. Dang it. Most unfortunate. Did not want that to happen. More resources gain efficiency. It doesn't matter too much. It does not matter too much. No, go away. Let's see. I just need a little more convoy rating or combat casualties. Something. Ooh, then the UK did an invasion. That might be it for Italy and Sardinia, which means I will not get it. I don't think. Oh, the port's secure. Unfortunate. I might have to just justify against the Allies. Go to war with the Allies. Oh, what a pain. Same ideology without a war goal. So I need to find someone that is of different ideology. The Malayas? No. The same ideological group or without a war goal. They're Democratic. Oh, they're Democratic too. They are not, though. So I could, whenever I wanted to, go after the British Raj. And that's how I get into war with the Allies. And honestly, I think that's what I might do. I'm thinking about it. They are trying so hard to break the Alpine line there. Better guns. I need to be careful about what I spend my political power on here. Better anti-air. I think I'm gonna go up to war economy. Yeah. And just build up the mills, and it'll be fine. And then I think after that, I'm going to go to extensive with my next political power usage. Let's see. Is Italy and Germany successful? We shall find out. Battle for Sardinia continues. Now, if I were to attack right now, I'd kill him. Real easy. Yep, continue the agreement with Switzerland. Yep. That sounds terrific. And doctrines. We love superior firepower. Now it's expensive. Oh, we'll get 10% extra defense. That's fine. I think the Italian Navy is just dead. Let's see. Yeah, 11 to 22. They start with like 150 plus. So now Italy has no navy anymore. Their whole navy died to Britain already. That's how strong the British fleet is. You don't even need the French fleet. Which is pretty nutty. Well, I guess I'll focus on the navy. Why not? Japan goes after the Philippines. Ooh, Australia linked up with Britain. So I think that's just going to be a rip for Germany and Italy here. I can't break them though. Not from my side. Unfortunately. Okay, so I will also want to start making mechanized. Yes, please. Instead of the planes, I want 25 on mechanized just to get it started. I might slow down later. And again, I'm producing so many military factories. Like, yeah, they aren't even putting up planes in my territory. I don't know how they expect to push. Oh, showing fighters. 1, 2, 1, 1, 5. Yeah, let's get 900 more fighters. Holy moly. And then my Cass here. 400 more, that's decent. And just like that, the Germans are out of equipment. They can no longer push. Let's get the reliability and grab this trait. 3% soft attack and breakthrough for everything. Amazing. The artillery and the AA. Perfect. So now Italy only has one division here. I might be able to break it. We'll find out. I'm going to put up my fighters just to add some air superiority on there. I was really hoping Italy would hold on to Sardinia. So now I will have to go to war with the Allies. Have to. Which is going to be a problem for my African bits. What I might do is release all my puppets in West Africa. Yeah, they'll be democratic, but they'll be buffers, and they'll give me factories. So it's like it's kind of a win, kind of not. That way I don't have to worry about at least West Africa. I might release Laos as a puppet as well to cover that section. But yeah, I am a fortress. They're not breaking anytime soon. So what I think I do with my newfound planes is put them all here. Air superiority, close air support, logistical strike, the Benelux region. So this will kill their trains. It will kill the whole baby. Ooh, they have a lot of fighters here. Okay, so I'll slap these guys in there as well. Put on more ground crews. See if I am winning the trades. Kinda, yeah. We're 2 to 1, just about. My fighters are definitely better than theirs. So yeah, I think we keep it up. Even though we have less, we're still winning. Naval rearmament complete. Excellent. Let's get the best guns going. Let's grab I think I go for the young school just because 5% dockyard output is pretty nice. Yeah, 5% dockyard output for free. Japan goes after the Dutch East Indies, so America will join the Allies. Yep, there it is. Alright, so I'm not losing war support anymore. So I'm probably going to have to... I'm not going to be able to do war propaganda. Because war propaganda, you need less than 50%. But I'm probably not going to have that, which is most unfortunate. Germany goes after the Soviet Union. Brother. Homie, my guy, my dudes. That is such a terrible idea. Holy. What am I witnessing? I'm witnessing the death of a Germany. That's what I'm witnessing. In a very quick order. Grab that. Support companies. Soft attack and org. Outstanding. I have this guy, so I'll keep him here. I'll delete your fallback order. And put you guys over here, actually. 7 divisions there. And then... 5 divisions... here, I guess. Now, when I go to war with the UK, they're going to do a lot of naval invasions, I predict. Which is going to be kind of a pain. Oh, yeah, I forgot to switch where my subs go, but that's okay. I can always switch them off. It's fine. I could join the Comintern, actually. I'm thinking about it. I get to see the progress of the Germans. I get to see the status of their army. But man, they lost over 1 million each almost. Just to me. Now Brazil's in the war. Okay. I think it might be time. So what I'm going to do is delete these 2 frontline orders. Slap on a main field marshal order. And I'm going to see if I can't break the Benelux nations. Free. They have no planes here. Oh, baby, baby, baby. I think I can. Logistics wizard, always great. More defense, always great. So now, my units are pretty much invincible, I think. At least, attack-wise. Well, defense-wise, I mean. Like, they won't be broken. So that's what I'm trying to say. So now we just kind of do a general push order. I have the air power. So I should be able to push. Yep, I'm pushing. And I will... These guys... You know, frontline orders are always goofy. So I'm just going to solve that with a fallback order. I don't have that problem anymore. So we've retaken Belgium. We're about to retake Luxembourg here. There we go. Took over Vlaanderen. Once I take Liège, I'll have Wallonie. Luxembourg secured. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I completely forgot about that. Oh, I do not have manpower. Oh, that's a problem. That is a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Oh, God. And Finland has decided that they've had enough. They can't deal anymore. Oh, this is a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. Shoot. Okay. Oh, man. Convoys are being raided. So just add up on the... Alright, so just halt the fighters. Halt the planes. Just ground the whole fleet. Ay, ay, ay. Yep, my garrisons are going to hurt a lot. Unfortunately, but I think I think I just gotta do encourage immigration. Yeah. You know, I like the RNG chance that you get some of it, some of your stuff cored, but no, it's not worth it. So they had initial success, but very limited. They couldn't even make it out of Poland. That is how bad we've beaten the German army. Like, holy moly. So once I get rid of this and go up to extensive, I should be A-OK on manpower. I'll just do a push. Let's see, how many divisions do they have here? Could probably be okay with moving this army away to over here. We'll find out. 12 divisions can probably hold. And just to be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And bring it up to level 4, because why not? I mean, they're constructing pretty fast anyway. We'll be fine. Yep. Now a bunch of them are level 4. We're good. Ooh, they're actually pushing into here now. How exciting. But it's too late. Too little, too late. Your time is over, my friend. Now we'll go up to extensive when we get to political power. Come on. Yes, please. Thank you. Finally. Total artillery and rocket artillery. Just a little extra oomph. So now we go up to better artillery, better rockets. And you know, the division template is just the standard 18 width. That's what we're pushing with. But it's just because we have so much air power, we had originally outnumbered them. Now not so much, but that's okay. And we're actually going, I kind of forgot, but I'm going to swap the whole army over. Yep, so this is what happens if you don't get rid of full unemployment, or full employment. Once you go to extensive conscription, you get worker shortage, and it's going to hurt your factory and dockyard output. Well, you just kind of want to take care of it. At least, that's one way to do it. Now, the coring all of your colonies way, if you get lucky and you get cores in all your colonies, well, then you get a bunch of manpower. Like, a lot of manpower. But then you get stuck with that 25% reduced manpower factor. When you go up, you keep that not so good spirit. That reduces your factory output. And we don't like it when we lose our factory output. Not at all. Oh my goodness, I'm producing so much mechanized. I did not realize. Okay. So I'll need to make the perfect mechanized template. So now my guns are basically maxed out. The rest is just going to be like breakthrough and heart attack and stuff, which not going to be too impactful. Especially since there's like hardly any tanks on the front line, and the ones that are on the front line are pretty crappy. Basically, they have no work and no strength. Yeah, Germany. Poor. Are they getting pushed back already? No way. The Soviet Union's my brothers. I might join the Soviet Union just to see what's going on. I'm tempted. I'm so tempted. Oh yeah, we're doing it. We'll join the Comintern. Yep. We will be brothers in arms. I just want to see what's going on. Okay. So the Soviets are trying to push into Germany. Okay, that's what's going on. But they're not having an easy time with that. Germany's trying to break me, but it's just not happening. No, Alright, now the combat casualties are pretty big. Well, we have the fuel, I think, and we have the manpower, so I definitely could make a push. At least I could try. But first, I might want to... Let's edit this guy. But the thing that sucks about division template designers is I have to click so much. Oi, oi, oi. Oops, no, I did not want motorized. Brain on autopilot. We're going to want motorized artillery. Yep, yep. What are they, 2? I like 30 width generally. You don't have to live by it, but I mean, it's decent. Sport artillery, anti-air, rockets. Engineers, yeah, I like the engineers for the river modifiers. And we'll get 6 to start with. I'm going to try to make a little encirclement, if I can. I'm not going to get massive ones like I did in my other stream there, where I was playing as Tsarist Russia, but take what you can get. Oh my goodness, Germany's getting pushed back. Oof. Well, if the Soviets can do it, surely so can I. I changed my mind. We're going in. Get out of my airspace. This airspace is for me. Though I realistically don't really need it, because the range on some of my fighters is so huge. Look at that. You can get all the way to Eastern Germany. Might as well be strategic bombers. Okay, so with my cast down here, I'm going to move it, place them over Germany. I need more close air support. I'm going to need a lot more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I mean, that's good. And then grab 2 more. Oops, no. 1, 2. And there's some overcrowding issues, but that's okay. And I'm going to select 300 to go there. So now all of my unit divisions will have some air coverage. Not the best air coverage, but enough. Okay, so what was I going to do? Oh yeah, develop the colonial dockyards. And I'm actually going to train up some of these guys. I think I'm going to go up to 48. We're still mobilizing, so we should be fine. And what I plan to do is I'm going to get all of my main divisions kind of out of Africa here and Sardinia, and I'm going to put those colonial divisions to guard Syria, to guard Libya here, and to guard kind of a little bit of West Africa. Not much, I don't think. Well, actually, let's see. What resources do I have in West Africa? None at all. So I think I'm going to do is just focus West Africa, kind of maybe take Nigeria, definitely take over this little over here, here, and here. Good resources there. And yeah, go from there. And just have 24 to hold here. And then another 12 to hold here, another 12 to hold there. And then I should be a-okie dokie. Although, here's an issue that I have just thought of, and now feel kind of stupid about. If the Soviets have a non-aggression pact with the UK, I am screwed. And they do. No, that's sad. Can I leave? No. Not when we're fighting a war together. Blast. Okay. So this might be quite a bit harder than it should have been. I kind of screwed myself there. What can I even do then? I might have to, let's see, Democratic Reformer. Do I have him as a guy I can get? Yep. Okay. So what I might do is I might go non-aligned, go down the non-aligned or the fascist tree. Either or. Go down either tree. And then go back with the Democratic Reformer, and then form the European Union. I hope the Soviets are just pushing, and my guys are assisting. Okay, so I might just do a general frontline order. See what happens. See if we win or we lose. And I think, honestly, we're just gonna stop. Actually, yeah, go there. You can get an infantry expert. You can get an infantry expert. You can get an infantry expert. Everyone can get an infantry expert. Oh my god. I'm actually down on rubber. Amazing. Reliability, range. I'll take the range. Yes, please. Thank you. Now, the buffs you get from Miles don't apply retroactively, unfortunately. It only applies to the new planes you produce. Oh my goodness. And encircled. Munched. Okay, so I will extend the front line to the whole German border just for that extra 24 division strength. I'll actually slap these guys just on one of my guys, so that way they kind of evenly spread out. I don't have to think and worry about it too much. And this offensive is kind of costly, but I want a huge amount of war score. Oh man, all red, all red, all red. Okay, nope, 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 nope. Hold. Instead, just, yeah, detach it all. And I want to put most of my fighters in Western Germany, because that's where a lot of German fighters are. Yeah. Renew the agreement, please. Thank you. Holy moly. There's some angry people. Level 3 radars. I do need more synthetics. So I'll build some here, there. I guess in Tunisia. Why not? Because my rubber production is down. Develop the colonial shipyards. I could speak totally. And now we have extra dockyards. So I think I'll just make more destroyers, honestly. I got nothing better to do. Now I think I wait for the mechanized to be done. They're kind of done. I'll deploy them early. Might as well. And no good attack guys, so we'll make what we can do with. We'll get you, and we'll put you guys here. And I'll see if I can break into Bremen. Yeah, put all the casts there. Put you up here as well. I'm stacking it in northern Germany because that's where I'm going to attack these guys. Do a little baby encirclement here to Wilhelmshaven. Better rocket artillery soft attack, yes please. Don't mind if I do. Now I can also, completely forgot about it, get engineer upgrades. And let's see, can I break Bremen? No. What if I break the tile below Bremen? Actually, 3 and 3. And then supplies a little more distributed. And now we try again. And now we're pushing. It's much easier to push when you're attacking from multiple directions. Whoa, what am I down on? I'm down on convoys. Okay, so I actually need some convoy production, huh? Okay. So take away some here, take away some here. And here and here. And then resell. You just need about 10 for convoys. What the? Yeah, I need that much. Oh yeah, I don't have convoys. Forgot about that. Right. So I'm not going to get fuel, and I'm not going to be able to get... Actually, block these freaking routes up here. Hello? Goobers? Don't use those trade routes. Come on now. Okay, so let's see. 12 here. I want the rest here. Actually, no. You're just going to be out of supply and struggling. So I actually want you guys there like that. Okay. Perfect. Get you guys out of there. And then these guys, I'm going to have 12 here, I think. Split off. Split off. And that should be good. So I sold off my convoys early on. That's kind of coming to bite me, because now I don't have the convoys necessary to fulfill my needs due to their convoy rating. Fall of Manila. So Japan is actually kind of winning. Okay. So now I'm going to get the mechanized to go over there. I mean, I'll eventually catch up with the convoys and everything, but it's just going to take a little bit. Mechanized down to there. I'm actually going to push into here. Then I'm going to try to cross the river. That is my current plan, and if I can do that, take Hanover, go there. That's the greedy play. The easier play is just take this tile, cross the river, there, encircle, kill. We'll see if I can make it. Looks like maybe. The odds are getting worse by the moment. No, I can't. Okay, so hold. So now I'm going to try to do that two-spotted pincer. Like so. Can I? Nope, definitely not. How about this? No. Okay. Man, rivers are super hard to crack. Might need to think of something. Ooh, my war sport is super down. Bombing? What are they bombing? Hello? Just losing stuff, I guess? Wait a minute. Do I really want fighters? Naval... no. It doesn't really matter. Fighters are probably what I want in the end anyway. Man, it's gonna be hard to find tiles to break. Crack into the forest here, I guess. Low supply. So 30 width is good for forests because the base width of a forest is 60, and then for every additional direction you get 30 more. So the mechanized fit into that 30 combat width perfectly. And there's a lot of forests in Europe, so. However, it is kind of hard to push in for whatever reason. I'm going to find a low stacked spot to push into. Okay, I'm not fully mobilized yet. I'm like, am I seriously fully mobilized already? Because that would suck if I was. So, the plan, push here, go there. Aha, yes, switch the cast to over here now. Yep. we are stacking the bros. Why stack the bros? Well, more damage. Like 56, 33. Cass is pretty strong, as always. Oh, we're out of fuel? Nuts. Okay. I guess I'll grab some from the Soviets. They don't require much convoys, so we'll go for them. And we're good on fuel again. Dang, really? I could not break them. Really? I'll attack with these guys first, because they're full supply, so they go into combat first. And then I'll attack with the other group, just as the additional support. So attack. And then attack. Holy moly, those guys are fuel intensive. Like, holy dude. Alright, I'll just get 80 oil from the Soviets. Why not? Peru takes 2 states. Nice. So push the tile. So now we want to hopefully take Stuttgart here. That's a supply hub. Yes, broken. Good. Excellent. So we get more AA, support companies. Oh, I'm gonna need trucks. More trucks, more trucks. And eventually just more cast, yes. 3 are gonna get in there. I'm gonna take the airfield, and I'm going to cut down here. And then we have a decent encirclement. Okay. So we're going to have some issues with supply for a moment. Just because this hub is not connected for us. So I will push here, push here, push here. And if I can take this spot here, then the railroads connect, the supply hub gets plugged in, and yeah, should be okay from there. Soviet Union goes after Iran. Okay, I really hope they join the Allies. What is this? Shocked by surprise attack. They cannot join factions for the next month. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Air doctrines. Ah, you're out of oil. Dang it. Most unfortunate. I'm just trying to push into here. And then I will have 3 tiles to try to break this one here. Because here they have the river, which is like kind of connected, kind of not. So it's a little wonky. Yeah, my divisions aren't the best here. I don't think I'm making a very great mechanized division. Yep, supply got in, and now they're not red supply, but they're orange supply still. So, didn't fully win, but partial win. I'm destroying so many of their trucks, their trains. Oh, but I'm losing so many to anti-air. It's fine. Look at that fighter difference, 13 to 30. Germany's getting absolutely roasted, toasted, cooked. Goners. Now we get, whoa, 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 whoa. I want to upgrade my anti-air as well. Don't want to get rid of what I got for my artillery. No, not you guys, you guys. Yeah. And now we break. And then we have a decent sized encirclement. It's nothing too special. And I just retreat and then go here. And now it's split off. We're just going to play a little game of whack-a-mole. So that spot's taken. This one. And it should be really easy. They have forts, but they're like only level 3. We've been bombing them for a while too. Well, kind of bombing. Bombing with air quotes. And I'm attacking from multiple directions, so I reduce the effectiveness of the forts. They have no supply. So it's all good. It's all good. Now Chile's going to join the allies as well. Bam. And we got our little mini encirclement there. And so then they die. Now the German army is going to reorganize to compensate. Grab here, grab here, grab here, here, and there. Easy, easy. More soft attack and organization for my support companies. Always good, always good. You would be charismatic for a field marshal. Now they have quite a few divisions. So, what to do now? What to do now? Well, we're going to deploy all of our close air support. At least the good ones. We're going to assign all of them to this guy once again. And I have more close air support than I do. Fighters on the field at least. And so what I'm now going to try to do is a cautious push. This will push into tiles that the AI thinks it can win. And it's going pretty successfully, actually. Oh, they have the whole state of Sardinia. Didn't really want that. Political violence returns. Oh, man. Oh, man. That is a bit of a problem. Probably because my war support dipped, I think. I think that's how it works, probably. Or stability dipped below 50%. I'm not sure. But either way, we're winning. We're winning pretty good now. It's only a matter of time before Germany caps. And I will go for ban communism. Lose some stability. So it's gonna kind of hurt to do that. But the end result is I don't have political violence and I don't have to deal with a potential civil war. So I'm okay with that. And we're just gonna keep on swimming. Just keep swimming. Naval doctrines, don't care too much about, as you could see. And now we're just slow pushing. Got a nice encirclement. Battle planning for the win. Let's see. I've taken 400,000 casualties, but I've inflicted 3 million here and almost a million there. 900,000 there. So, I mean, it's pretty good. Close to 10-to-1 casualties. Benito Mussolini goes down. He's not having a fun time. Am I at war with Japan? I shouldn't be. Oh, Japan! Buddy, my guy. Homie, friend, dude. What happened here? China just kicked your butt. Oh my goodness, I don't see that often. And by 1943. Japan. You done goofed. And I got the best construction. So they want to call me into a war. What war? With Iran, basically. I don't really care. The UK declares war on Iraq. How interesting. Well, that could be a problem. That extends my Syrian border. Boo. Oh well, that's okay. I'm still making progress, but I'm losing a lot more guys now. So I might take a break from pushing. We've got 3 more units encircled. Nice. Siam capitulates. I was just looking there. Oh. They got eaten. Okay. Alright, so we'll stop the general attack. Okay, so now we have an Italian Civil War. And it is British controlled. Unfortunate. So these guys have all deorged. So what I'm going to try to do is do little pushes. Just little tiny pushes into the Italian lands. I don't get the state because I don't have Geneva. Or Genova. Not Geneva. Is it Geneva in here somewhere? I don't know. I don't know my maps. I'm just hurting the Italians. So their troops aren't as strong. They did do a last stand. See, front lines can always be a little wacky. So now Germany is having a very tough time. And tanks and armored variants. I think that includes mechanized, right? No, it does not. Okay. Even though it's called a mechanized offensive. Okay. Sure. Sure, my dudes. Still don't know which one to go after. I like going the fascism route because... Oh, get us, they capitulated. Okay. So actually, I can't go to war with the Allies anyway at the moment. Ooh, just slap all 120 divisions on the main front line now. Expand the front line. And I am going to try to push to Berlin. Alright, both of these guys can go here. And then we're just going to snake our way into Berlin. Slithery is snaking it. I think I win this engagement, but it's just kind of tough. Yeah, the terrain is rough for mechanized. Bam. Ideas. Ideas. You push in. There we go. Berlin secured for France. Okay. Now the race is to split Germany in half. Fall of Berlin. French forces have successfully stormed the German capital, which fell after a series of pitched battles within the city limits. A large group of soldiers barricade themselves in the Olympias. Oh my god, Olympia Stadion. Oh my goodness, that's too tough to pronounce. Stop that. French fell after a determined attack by foreign legionnaires supported by artillery. Dang. I'm just reminded of Call of Duty World at War in that final end scene of the campaign where you're on the Russian side and hoist the Russian flag up on the Reichstag at the end. That's what comes to mind when I read that. So now we're just going to keep on trucking along. Come on, almost. I think I cut them off because they don't have troops there. Yes, okay. We made it, but I don't know if I can hold it. Oh god, they're not going in. Holy moly. That's not ideal. Dang, I don't think I'm going to be able to do what I wanted to do, unfortunately. Oh, we'll see, we'll see. I'm going to try to break this tile. Then I'm going to try to break, I think, just step. You two attack from above. I can't break it, really. Do I not have the rail connections? No, I do not. So the Berlin node is... all of my work is on repairs. I'm dealing so much damage to, like, trains and stuff. Okay, so take them off logistic strikes. I don't need that anymore. So right now, it's not doing too good. Alright, so I would want to break this tile. And my infantry are seeming to do it better than my mechanized, which is hilarious. Bulgaria goes down. Bulgaria capitulates. Who do they capitulate to? Oh, the Soviet Union. Ooh, Greece is back in action. Yugoslavia is back in action. Okay. Yes! Excellent. Alright, so now we're just going to push. All-out assault. We have split the Germans in half. And I'm going to send these guys down to here to drive them to Vienna. Actually, spearhead to Vienna. There we go, perfect. And just go whenever you're ready, buddy. Streamlined line? Well, that's not what we're done it. Well, I forgot a tech somewhere along the way. Oh well, that's okay. This war's over. The Germans are down. So now in the war conference, I should be able to take all of the Benelux nations for myself because they're capitulated and controlled by me and not the allies. That's how it should be. I don't know if that's how it's actually going to be. We'll find out. And Germany goes down, and that is the last one. Yes, exactly as I thought. Yep. I get to take that stuff. Actually, I don't need Germany. Okay. So this stuff is going to be super expensive for me to take. So I'm just going to want as much Germany as I can get. I don't need Austria. I just need Germany. No, sorry, Russia. I need Germany, buddy. I need this. You can have the rest. I don't really care. No, I'm keeping it, buddy. Nope. Nope, it's fine. Nope. You can demand it all you want. I am taking it. Come on. Come on. Oh, God, I'm going to have to give up one of these two, aren't I? Oh, I was going to use the Soviets as a cudgel. Oh, get rid of one of them. Get this one. Yeah, I'm going for the more expensive one, but for the sake of borders. And I don't get it anyway. Fantastic. Okay, bye. Oh, I'll just take fleets then. Bye. Can't take every fleet, but I can take a good chunk. Yeah, that's fine then. Confirm and exit. Yes, please. So that is kind of beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I'm leaving your faction, buddy. No, I'm on my own now. Bye-bye. You have trolled me just a little too hard. That one. So I actually will probably go to war with the Soviets. And then at some point along the way, go to war with the Allies. So that is British Italy there. These guys are unassigned. Oh, that's a free kingdom of Libya. Okay, so I don't need to protect this at all. Let's actually just go over to here. Well, actually, just delete all your orders. And go like this. Perfect. Zaire got released. Okay, I don't have to worry about that either. So I could defend all of my African holdings. Well, besides French Somaliland. I don't need that. Don't need it anyway. Demobilize our economy. How about no? I do not wish to. I would like to improve worker conditions, though, again. Ooh, I could justify on Italy. That don't sound too bad. But I think I'm going to stop it there. This will be a shorter one because I don't want to necessarily keep going at the current moment. And I'll come back to it and do it right in a future video, future stream here, where I will beat up both the Soviets and then the Allies. General strategy to doing so, you have a pretty decent army, and you have them mechanized if you've been following along and doing what I've been doing. So you have the army, you have the mechanized, you have a really strong air force. Remember, this is a template here. It's nothing too fancy. But I really like cannons. They do wonders for me. I mean, I absolutely shredded the German Air Force quite easily. So when you're playing, make those planes, get them up in the air, get them cooking. But if you're losing more planes than your enemy, and it's happening on repeat, on loop, hold your planes. Don't fight until you get more of them or your planes upgrade. Either or. And until then, you just kind of have to hold and wait, hunker down. But yeah, I mean, yeah, when I go to war with the Soviets, I have a general front line here. They're going to call in, all these guys are Soviet puppets, so I go to war with the Soviet Union. Then I immediately declare war on all the puppets. My general front line will just hold, let the Soviets push into you for maybe a couple months, use airplanes, bomb the poop out of them, and then push. And I'd honestly probably just push them to here, and then I'd hold. And that's when I'd switch to turn on the Allies. And I would have to go up to service by requirement. And then by that point, when I go to war with the Allies, I take over Sardinia. Make sure you take that. Make sure you keep the islands. And then take over all of Italy here. Once you do that, flip to the European Union, and then continue down your focus tree over here in your political path. It's going to be like 1944, 45 before you get into your political path, but that's okay. That's not the end of the world. But yeah, I think that's where I'll end it. So I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.